So, welcome to another video. And yes, the title is correct. I'm going to be doing a autism test, because why not? Let's see if I've got something wrong with me. There's 30 questions. I tried to get through them in a timely manner. And so yeah, let's get into it. I prefer to do things on my own rather than with others. I mean, that's very vague, because I like to do some things with others, other things on my own. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather play games with my friends, but then I'd rather chill out on my own. So I don't know, I'd say slightly disagree. I prefer doing things the same way, for instance, my morning routine or trip to the supermarket. Yeah, I'd say I am quite repetitive in my morning routine, but not always. I'd say slightly agree. I find myself becoming strongly absorbed in something, even obsessional. I mean, kind of. Like, sometimes with hobbies, I'll like get really obsessed with it, and then I'll be like, nah, fuck off, and just like go and do something else. So I'd say, yeah, I am very sensitive to noise. Yeah, I don't like loud noises at all. Some people say I am being rude, even though I think I'm being polite. No, I know I'm being rude, but I just don't care. I find it easy to imagine. Yeah. I find it easy to talk in groups of people. Um, I'd say slightly. I disagree, but I don't know. It depends what mood I'm in, because sometimes I'm in a mood where I can like just talk to anyone, like even if a big group. But then other times, no. I'd say slightly disagree. Maybe when I was younger, I'd maybe do that a bit more, but not now. I'm more interested in finding out about things than people. I'd say, yeah, I'd say that's true. I don't. Slightly disagree. I prefer non-fiction books and films to fiction. Nah, I'd say slightly disagree. I find it upsetting if my daily routine is upset or changed. Um, I don't find it upsetting. I don't find it upsetting, but it does annoy me. So I'd say slightly agree. It's difficult for me to understand other people's facial expression and body language. Nah, I'd say disagree. I don't have any problems making small talk with new people. I'd say slightly agree. I notice very small changes in a person's appearance. Sometimes, yeah. When I was young, I used to play lots of. Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's like every child though, right? I'd say most people. Yeah, I'd say most people would play imaginary and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm actually gonna cry if it's gonna tell me to like pay at the end for the result. I will cry. I like collecting information about things. I mean, slightly maybe. I like meeting new people. Nah, I'd rather stay with the people that I know. Unless I'm like in a new environment. Say like when I first went to college, it was nice to talk to new people because then I knew I could become friends with them. But if I don't have to, then no. I don't know. Like, I don't really ask people if that's true about myself. I don't just go around and say, oh, I talk about, like, do I talk about the same things repeatedly? Bro, I probably talk to myself about the same things repeatedly because I talk to myself like a weirdo. I find it easy to work out what people are feeling. Just, um, Slightly, maybe. Oh yeah, definitely. They do make me feel a bit anxious. Like I'll get used to it, but I am anxious at first. It's important to me to carefully plan any activity. Yeah, and I think that's what causes me to procrastinate so much. Like I just procrastinate so much. I'll just be sat on my bed playing like Clash Royale or something, and I'll be like, oh, I need to go do this. Oh, I need to do that. A bit like making this video. I was like, oh, I need to plan it all the way through before I even get off my ass and attempt to do it, even though you don't have to do that. Um, um, Slightly agree. It depends. It's hard because a lot of these are like situational based. Slightly agree. I am a good diplomat and can help ease difficult social or work situations. Well, I don't know because I don't. I'd say slightly agree, but I don't really get myself into those situations anyway. I am often the last person to understand a joke. No, no. I'm usually the one to tell the joke, but no, I'm definitely not the last. I don't know if that's because some of my friends are stupid or what, but I'm definitely not the last. Yeah. If I am in. If I can talk. If I am interrupted doing something, I find it hard to get back to what I was doing beforehand. Sometimes. I just don't like being interrupted altogether. You know what I mean? I'd rather just not be interrupted. But no, I'd say I can get back to what I'm doing, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say I could notice patterns, especially with people. Yeah, I'd say so. I have some very strong interests. Um, yeah, I'd say I get upset. Like one of my strongest things that I like to do, like I like doing kickboxing, and I like going with my friend to do kickboxing, and I rarely miss it. But if I do miss it, it's usually because I'm sick or something, and I get like angry at myself and at my body that I feel sick and I can't go. But that's very rare. I'd say I've had like what 3 weeks off since I started. But yeah, and last one, bro. I swear if it's gonna ask me for like money to get the result, I'll cry. I can tell if someone I'm. See, I don't know. I feel like I assume they're getting bored rather than they're actually bored. I'd say slightly agree. So I am on. Well, I'm in like the middle. It's like. So what is this saying? We'll go through it. We'll go through it. So it's saying that I am close to borderline indication. What the hell, man? It was hard for me to answer some of those questions because um I was gonna say it's hard to answer some of those questions because they're really situational based. You show some autistic traits, but please remember that that this result is only indicative and does not form a formal bro, I can't talk or read even formal diagnosis. If you feel an official diagnosis would help, please contact us to discuss your options. Other common mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and ADHD. I think I'm more likely to have ADHD and anxiety than autism. I really do. Our autism cost 2,250. Good thing, I was to say, good thing I'm in the UK because it means, yeah, I would not be paying that. The only difference is in the UK, you'd have to. I think the waiting time is like 6 months or something. It's mad. Specialists and use evidence. Who's eligible? Oh wait, this is for UK people. Why is it so expensive? What the hell? It's just dead expensive for no reason. So yeah, it says I have some autistic traits. Autism traits, let's go. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this short video. I just wanted to make a short one because I haven't uploaded in a couple days. And I was recording another video, but it didn't go as planned, so I just thought I'd do this because this was another idea that I had, and I thought it would be quite funny. But I am not autistic. It says I have slight tendencies, which is pretty much the same as few tendencies, which is right next to no tendencies, so I'm pretty much 0% autistic. So what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. Bye.